Okay, this is the start of a PUBG Mobile game that was played last night. This is being played on the European server, even though I'm in North America. The match times are very extended right now for some reason for the North American servers, so there may be some lag in places. I think it's running like 150 or so milliseconds of lag time. But anyway, dropping into Vikendi. Just a normal run-of-the-mill house here. Got the Uzi, some level 2 armor and backpack. Leave the Vector. It's useless without an extended mag. And you hear someone in that house over there. So we're just going to wait it out. And he will eventually, right there, show himself. And I knew I injured him, but he did move. But I knew I got him well, so I was going to push him. And thankfully, he wasn't ready. It took me far too long to shoot at him once I got in that door. But anyway, a grenade would have been good there also. Someone else, again. Thankfully, this was a bot. If that hadn't been a bot, I would have been dead right there. Still working on getting the timing right with my shots and hiding and everything. It's not nearly as fast on mobile as you can do it on PC or Xbox. Skip forward here to some random movement. I heard this guy walk up, and again, thankfully he was a bot. He was right in front of that tree, and I could not make his profile out for anything. But we got lucky and grabbed some ammo and whatnot from him. Moved up to a SCAR rifle now. Have a suppressor on the... I'm carrying 2 assault rifles. That's kind of a rare thing for me. I've got a SCAR and the... Oh goodness, I can't even remember the name of that one. This is 7.62. But anyway, kind of a strange setup from what I normally run, but anyway. Just making our way toward the airdrop up here. I choose pretty much not to get vehicles unless the safe zone is hundreds or over 1,000 meters away. I like to be a little bit quieter, I guess you would say. And another bot here. I do something rare right here too. I pick up the SKS instead of the Mini 14. Honestly, I'm not sure why. I do like, if possible, to keep the same caliber of gun. It just cuts down on the amount of ammo you have to carry, in my opinion. You also see I put a smoke grenade on this drop that has proven to be valuable time and time again. I highly recommend that you do that. Anyway, notice we picked up the MK rifle. It's one of my favorite guns on the game. And this guy comes down the hill on a snowmobile. And I miss him several times right here. I'm quite ashamed of my accuracy at that point. But he also takes advantage of my smoke grenade, as you can see, which finally faded away. And I've done looted the crate. So finally, after a very poor performance, I finally shoot him and kill him. That's terrible. Terrible, terrible. In my defense, the lag does mess with the aiming and everything. I'm usually faster than that, but that was inexcusably slow. I'm also, notice I'm not moving right here. That's dangerous. I should have been moving. I do that a lot as well. I forget to move around, and it does cost me from time to time. Going over here to this other airdrop. Plan is to just scope it out a little bit. Wait for anyone that might run up to it. Notice that I do not put a smoke grenade on this one. I feel like the spot that it's in, you really can hide in the buildings or whatnot and hear someone coming before they got close enough to hit you. Yeah. The M249. I'll always grab that rifle if it comes up. Just for the fact it's no good long range. It's very inaccurate. But short range, you can lay down some impressive firepower. Just, I mean, 100 rounds, that's a lot of ammo to go through before I reload. It's quite powerful too. It doesn't take a lot to kill. I spot this Jeep. I decided not to try to shoot it. Number one, I don't really like vehicles coming to me to try to run over me. And the angle he was at, it would have been really hard to hit him through the B pillar of the vehicle. But I do ease up here to see if I can find him, but I never do. So we just let that one go and progress on to better things. Just easing around now, scoping it out. And again, I'm standing still. Okay, here we are. We've moved further on. See what I mean? God. Even 100 rounds isn't enough sometimes. So we pull out the Mark rifle and he eventually comes back around. He's up to some cover. Heal up a bit. Took a little damage right there. And he's standing at the top of the hill, and 3 quick shots and he's down. MK14 is a strong gun. But yeah, the M249 you saw right there, it's great short range, but even though that wasn't super long range, there were quite a few times where the dot were on that target and he just wasn't taking the damage. It's just a very high recoiling gun. It's better if you're prone with it. It does a lot better on the ground, but especially shooting uphill, I do not like to be prone. Run over here to this airdrop. And lo and behold, it has an AWM. Another gun I will always grab. I'm not too fond of the car myself. It is a good gun, but I really go for the M24 or the AWM. And again, not moving almost cost me right there. Took a good hit. And he's still hitting me. He almost took me out. If he'd have got me one more time, I'd have been down. Still shooting, but obviously he can't see me. So I just lean to the side, ease around, find his head, and one shot, one kill. That's why I like the AWM. Yeah, the car, it just, level 1, level 2 helmets is great, but if they have a level 3, it's they can just inflict too much. Yeah, this guy right here, he almost took me out again. I was down to practically no health. I misspoke about the car. I mean, it takes too many hits to put someone down in a level 3 helmet. And most people are smart enough to move, which I lack sometimes. So I would rather have a gun that I can fire rapidly. And here's a glitch I wish they would fix in mobile. You're clearly, as far as the scope goes, around the tree, but you hit the tree when you shoot. But again, I got him with a headshot, one shot, one kill. Good thing there. I always get the AWM. Even a body shot does a lot of damage. And we're down to the final person here, me and one other player. And I start to go into this building to sneak to the front, but I hear him coming around the side, and that's a wrap. chicken dinner. Well, thanks for watching, guys. I'm new at this, so my commentary is probably not the greatest, but hopefully it was entertaining and maybe you could get something from it. See you guys next time.